Oh, Shalom, Akim. We would like to start off by giving our honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakodash, the Bahanstar Apostles and Great Millstone rule well. Peace and blessings to the house of their elect.
All right, we're GMS Mississippi Camp. And this week's lesson, all right, is going into Awake, O Lord. You know, because as you read in the Psalms, all right, you will hear, David and the other psalmists, refer, to Yahweh by Shem Shah, awakening, man, which we know he never sleeps, but they're saying awake and do something about the situation of Israel, man. And we coming in a time when the Lord is going to do something about the situation of Israel, man, beginning with the elect, man, So we're going to get some precepts from Lord Will, brothers and sisters, be edified. 102 and 13.
All right, this Psalm 102 and 13. It said, "Thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion, for the time of favor, for the time to favor her, yea, the set time is come."
Hey, the set time for the Lord to favor Israel has come, man. And the Lord is fit to arise, all right, and favor Zion, man, which is the elect. Because for the longest we have been downtrodden, we have been the laughing stock of the planet Earth. These heathens have had us in derision, we have been the laughing stock, like the brother was just talking about how they're making a movie, mocking Israel, man. But guess what? The Lord is finna rise and have faith on Israel. There's nothing that these heathens can do, man. And when he arises, it's gonna be hell to pay, man. It's gonna be salvation for the elect, and it's gonna be hell, for the heathen, man, and the non-believers of our people, man. Get that Psalm 94 started. I forgot.
And this is Hosea 5:15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
And right now we're in a time where the elect has acknowledged their offense, man. The Lord put us in this captivity, in this situation, not for us to be prosperous and be comfortable in Babylon, but for us to acknowledge our offense, man. And to repent, and to cry unto Him,
And seek my face.
Yeah, seek His face, which the priest always go into. The face of the Lord is His knowledge, man. And that's what we're doing. We're seeking the knowledge of how by Shema Shop, man, how to carry ourselves as brothers, praying, researching, reading, all the above, man. We're seeking His face, man.
Another thing, I first and foremost, I remember his true name, because at one point in time when it says in 2 Thessalonians, it was to fall away first. And one of the things he did to our nation was he hid his face from us by taking away that name. Therefore, we couldn't call upon Yahweh by Shah. That's why we had to suffer all these different captivities in America.
Yeah. Hey, it's in their affliction, they will seek me early.
And that's going to be, all right, the elect that's going to seek Him early. And then you're going to have our people, that didn't believe, that's going to try to seek. And the Lord's not going to have nothing to do with them, man, because they didn't seek during the time of their liberty, man. You see, because we're seeking the Lord in the time of our liberty, because we know it's going to come a day when He's going to rise, man, and He's going to do that through plagues, through world war, through famines, and ultimately sending back Yahushua, man. You see?
Psalms 80 and 3. Turn us again, O power, and cause thy face to shine, and we shall be saved.
Read again, bro.
Yeah, this is Psalms 80 and 3. Turn again, O power, and cause thy face to shine.
Hey, turn again, O power, man. Cause thy face to shine, man. There's knowledge. The scripture says when we turn to Him, He gonna turn back to us, man. That's right. And that's what we have done. So now the Lord is turning unto us, man. Now we understand the prophecy. Now we have the comfort of the scriptures. Now He's making His face to shine upon us. We're not in darkness anymore, man.
That's right. Yeah. And we shall be saved. Goes to show you that face is going into the knowledge. Because how are you going to be saved?
With the knowledge of salvation.
That's right.
The knowledge has to come before the salvation.
That's right.
Because how we it wouldn't make no sense for the Lord to save us, and we don't even know His name. We know nothing about Him. We don't know who we are. You get saved thinking you are African American, man.
Right.
That wouldn't make sense. We're gonna know exactly who's saving us. We're gonna know exactly that it was already written. And we're gonna give praises, all right, to Yahweh Shema Shah, man, for fulfilling His word, man.
Like Scripture said, we should remember ourselves.
Man. You got to bring it.
It says Psalms 85 and 4. It says, turn us, O power of our salvation, and cause thine anger towards us to cease.
Read it again, bro.
It says, turn us, O God of our salvation, O power of our salvation, and cause thine anger towards us to cease.
Hey, and that's what we're going through, man. The Lord has caused his anger to cease. You see, you can tell when the Lord was very angry at Israel because you had what? A hardcore chattel slavery, man. He was allowing our kids to get fed to alligators. He was allowing our wives to get raped. He was allowing the men to get raped, kids to get raped, families to get separated, man. Kids getting cut out of our women's stomach, man. You see, Jake, all right, being tied to a horse by all his extremities and ripped apart, man. Well, why was that happening? Because the Lord was very angry at Israel, man. But now we see that anger starting to cease. Because now we get to prophesy freely. We get to do videos, man. We have the liberty to push this word, man. You know, and we getting more and more liberty to serve Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You see? That shows you that the Lord is finna get ready to deliver us, man. Because even when you go back to ancient Egypt, what did the children of Israel start doing before, all right, that salvation came, man? You know, before their exodus, man, they was being allowed to serve the Lord, man. You know, Moses would come to Pharaoh and say, allow the children of Israel to go serve the Lord, man. So now we being allowed to serve the Lord, so we know that their second exodus is coming, man. You see? So we got, yeah.
It's Ezekiel 39:24. According to their uncleanness and according to their transgressions, I have done unto them and hid my face from them. Thus says the Lord power. Now will I bring again the captivity of Jacob and have mercy upon the whole house of Israel and will be jealous for my holy name.
Yep.
After that, they have borne their shame and all their trespass whereby they have trespassed against me.
Yep.
When they dwelt safely in their land and none made them afraid. When I have brought them again from the people and gathered them out of their enemies' lands and am sanctified in them in the sight of many nations, then should they know I am the Lord their power.
And that's what's going to happen when the Lord arrives, man. You know, he going to bring us again, man. You see? Just like he did before, he going to bring us again, man. And this is going to happen when the Lord arises, man. You know?
And can I say this too?
And
he said, all your enemies.
Yep.
So our people have we got a natural born enemy, Esau, but the other nations are enemy too. So our people got to stop thinking in their head that we don't have no enemies. Right. We have a main enemy, and all the rest of the nations are enemy too, man.
And then should they know that I am the Lord their power, which caused them to be led into captivity among the heathen, but I have gathered them unto their own land and have left none of them any more there.
Yep.
Neither will I hide my face any more from them, for I have poured out my spirit upon the house of Israel, said the Lord power.
because we're going to have what? Those new bodies with the law, statutes, and commandments programmed within us. So the Lord never, all right, have us out here in ignorance, man, in darkness again, man. And, you know, this is the last time where our people will be in this condition, man. You know, that's why brothers hate the end, man. You know, because our people through, man. Just this past weekend, man, the thing we was experiencing this weekend, man, our people finished, man. You know, this generation of our people, man, you know, the people that's in their 20, 25 on down, man, it's through, man. You know, this got to be it, man. You know, this is the worst batch of niggas that's ever been on earth, man. You know?
And I can just add, and that prophecy right now is real time.
Yep.
Because everything starts with the elect. You know what I'm saying? And 2/3 of our people, they are considered as the uncircumcised, man. You know? And when you go into that term uncircumcised, it basically means when the bodily precepts cannot penetrate your mindset.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a good point. Because right in verse 25 says, now will I bring again the captivity of Jacob, starting with the elect.
Mm-hmm.
Then he says, and have mercy upon the whole house of Israel.
Right. So everything starts with the elect, then it trickles down to the 2/3. You see what I'm saying? That's why you got the first fruits and things of that nature.
Yeah.
You see?
That's why we focus on stage one first, man.
That's right, bro.
You know, we're not worried about the whole house of Israel right now, man. You know, we worry about the elect, those men that are serious-minded and like-minded. You know, that's what we worried about. Then we get the kingdom, then we'll start bringing back the remnant, man. The process, all right, of reproducing with our multiple wives, man. You see, but stage one is get the hell about this situation, man. You know, when you in danger, you know, you don't sit there and discuss the shit you gonna do afterwards while you're in danger, man. You gotta get out of danger first, and then you come up with the next phase of the plan, man. And that's how it is right now, man. We try and get the hell up out of here. Then we go to the next phase of the prophecy, man.
That's right. And then we start bringing back the multitude.
Yeah, come on.
That's really.
Yeah. Yeah, the multitude, man.
You know, if we waited on 2/3, and then we would never get it. We would never get out.
Yeah.
Never.
Like Apostle Tahar stated, you know, for you niggas that get into the truth and then now you don't even listen to what they're saying. Well, if that was the case, hell, if the Most High was dealing with you, then hell, we would have, you know what I'm saying? It would have took like 1,000,000 years for us to figure this out, man.
Right.
You know, but cats get knowledge, they get proud, and then they forget who the apostles are, man. Like when you go into that scripture, I became wiser than my teachers, man. That doesn't apply to everybody, man.
Yeah.
You see?
There you go.
I did Psalm 94, started 1.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, power, to whom vengeance belongeth.
Yep.
Oh, power, to whom vengeance belongeth. Show them thyself.
So you have the psalmist begging Yahweh Shema Shai to show himself, man. You see? Because we know when the Lord arrives, that's when all the bullshit gonna stop, man. You know, all the arguing, folks popping up the camp with dumbass questions, you know, talking in circles, man. You know, niggas scoffing. You mean to tell me, you know, black only Israelites, you know, all this madness gonna stop, man. Esau with all his propaganda, all his wickedness, his wicked devices that he wants to come to pass, man. See, when the Lord show himself, then all the games gonna stop, man. Cause you get so frustrated sometimes in the truth, and you know your little wrath ain't gonna appease nothing, man. You know we need a higher power to step in and really set a standard, man. You know, and it's gonna be through heavy judgment, man. You keep going.
Verse 2, lift up thyself, thy judge of the earth, render a reward to the proud.
Hey, lift up thyself, thy judge of the earth, render reward to the proud, man. All right, because the pride of these people is irksome, man. Everybody proud, man. You know, from the rich to the poor. All right, people don't know what the hell going on, proud as hell, man. Especially over here in America, man. That's why America gonna get the worst judgment, man. You know, but start with Esau Edom. All right, the chief heathen. You know, who thinks himself to be a god. All right, he's at the peak of his pride, and the Lord is going to show himself, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
Verse 3, Most High, how long should the wicked trumpet?
Go ahead, triumph.
I mean.
Yeah, go ahead.
How long should they utter and speak hard things, and all the workers of iniquity boast themselves?
And that's the mind frame that we be in, man. You know, I keep saying, especially this past weekend, man. Jay was so irksome this weekend, man. Especially the nigga woman, man. We ready for this shit to be over with, man. You know, we ready for everything to come to a stop, man. You know, everything that these people love, man. You know, we ready to see body drop, man. You know, because it's overdue, man. You know, we not gonna feel no type of way, man. All right, we ain't got no dear mama. Brother's got a baby spirit on us, man. You know, the hell with brother and the baby, man. You know,
He saw manufactured shit.
yeah, fun.
We Jake on the front, they like he was like. You got something else?
Yeah. Verse 5, they break in pieces the people, O Most High, afflicted. What's it? And afflict their inheritance.
Yep, go ahead.
They slay the weak, they slay the widow and the strangers, and they murder the fatherless.
Yep, go ahead.
Yet they say, the Most High should not see the Most High should not see, this should the power of Jacob regard it.
So Esau in the mindset, you know, like the Lord, you know, is actually asleep, man. You know, he actually think that the Most High is asleep and he's not paying attention, man. Like when your mom or your father used to be asleep, you know, you should do shit that you wouldn't do if they was awake, man. You know, you would try some shit, you would try to cook some shit, maybe you sneak outside, you know, watch something you know you ain't supposed to be watching, man. You know, and that's the mindset of Esau, man. He acts like Yahweh Shema Shai is asleep, man. You know, but we know that not to be the case, man. He's just bound to his word, man. You see? long suffering for the elect's sake, man. You see? But when he finally arrives and make a move, you know, then it's gonna be hell to pay, man. You know, then he gonna get busy, man. All that pending judgment, all right, that's overdue on the earth is gonna be executed, man. You know, and we're gonna get to who gonna execute it. Get that Jeremiah 23.
Yeah. 5.
Come.
All right. And this is Jeremiah 23 and 5.
Yeah.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch.
Wait a minute. He gonna raise unto David a righteous branch, man.
Mhm.
You know, now does that mean that David got married pregnant? All right, was one of the dumbest arguments ever, man. All right, no, through David's lineage, through his seed line, all right, was gonna come a righteous branch, man.
Mhm.
Go ahead, bro.
And a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth.
See, Howard Shai has been given all power to do what? Execute judgment and justice in the earth, man. You know, that's why the elect is waiting on your Howard Shai, man. You know, that's our mindset. Wait till your Howard Shai get back, man. You know, he's gonna set everything all right, man, because he has been given all power. Then the day of vengeance burning within his heart, man. You know, everyone is waiting on their green light, man. You know, from the Most High, man. Right, all righteous judgment, and even the death angels on the left hand side. Everybody waiting on the green light, man. On the go, man. You know, that's why you're seeing more chariot sights, man. Everybody getting ready for the go. You see, you got it.
And Matthew 28 and 18. And Yahushua came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth.
To execute judgment, man. You see, Yahweh Shai finna dispatch your death angels, man. Yahweh Shai finna send plagues, man. All right, Yahweh Shai, all right, is dispatching those angels, you know, to put in these minds of these nations to go to war, man. You know, he's finna get ready to execute all these things, and it's given to him by the Father, man. You see, you keep reading that Jeremiah.
Right. Back in Jeremiah 23, verse 6. In his days, Judah shall be saved,
Yep.
and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name, whereby he shall be called the Lord Yahweh, our righteousness.
Done. So the whole house of Israel, all right, beginning with the elect, is going to dwell in safety, man. When Yahweh Shai rises, man. You see, because right now we still live, all right, under the curses, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now the curses is coming off of us, but one of those curses is how we would be in fear for our life, man. You know, and we still have that feeling upon us, man. You see, but that's going to be taken away, all right, when Yahweh Shai, all right, rises, man. You know.
Verse 7. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that they shall no more say, the Lord Yahweh live, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Yep.
But the Lord Yahweh live, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel.
The seed, you know. So what did that mean? Going back to the argument, you know, that vocab was trying to have with the apostles, man.
Yeah.
You know, going into the seed. He said the seed of Israel, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see, going into the spermia, man. All right, which all Israel came from the sperm of one man. Going back to Jacob, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see, that one man produced the sperm that created that nation, man.
Right.
That seed, you know, if you can receive it, man.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. And which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country.
Yep.
And from all countries whither I had driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land.
And that's the salvation at the end, man. Because it's talking about a country that Israel was scattered, all right, and that north country was America, man. You see? So that's end time salvation, and it's only applied to the seed of Israel, man, the lineage, all right, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. You see? Anybody has some? You know, it's Psalm 126, unless you had something. It's Psalm 126, just to prove that the Lord is not physically asleep, you know. But just because he delayed, you know, it seemed like he delayed on acting, you know, people get the mindset that he's asleep, man. Because look at the mindset of the people, man. You know, Everybody wants to do what the hell they want to do, say what the hell they want to say. You know, with the Hennessy and Plan B movie, that's murder, man. That's murder.
Yeah.
You know, like it ain't no consequences for nothing, man. You know, you got the LGBT. What they have, they teaching history in the school now, man. You know, all this madness is going on, man. The cartoons with homosexual, all right, subliminal, all right, teaching, man. You know, everyone's moving as if there is no consequences, man. You know, acting as if the Most High is asleep, man. But when he arise, he gonna rise, man. You know, yeah.
Start at verse 1.
Yeah, come on.
Psalms 126, verse 1. When Yahweh turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream.
Yeah, go ahead.
Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue was singing. Then said they among the heathen, Yahweh have done great things for them.
Yeah.
Yahweh have done great things for us, whereof we are glad.
Yeah.
Turn again our captivity, O Yahweh, as the streams of the south.
And that's what's finna happen, man. Our captivity is finna be turned, man. You see, it says it's gonna be like it was if we were dreaming, man. You know, showing that this captivity is gonna be short compared to the eternal this year after, man. And if you can jump to Psalm 121 and start at 1, bro.
All right, Psalms 121, verse 1. I will lift up my eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help.
Yep, my head.
My help coming from the Yahweh,
Yep.
which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Hey, he that keep me will not slumber. See, we know our help come from Yahweh by Shema al-Shai, man. That's why we constantly teach, you know, be brotherly, man, just have that patience to wait. And we know everything gonna be solved at the appearing of Yahweh, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
Right, verse 3. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Verse 4. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
He that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. So you know the Lord ain't sleep, man. Going back to what Priest Shakai said, it's just long suffering, man. You know, and it's testing our patience and integrity, man, to endure, man. You see? But when the Lord arise, he gonna arise, man. And this is how he gonna rise. Get that in Isaiah 2 and 19.
Isaiah 2 and 19, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks and in the caves of the earth.
Yep.
For the fear of
gold, because they doing all these they setting up all these wicked devices, you know, and there's really no one to stop them, man. You see, no one is hindering them right now, man. You know, except what? The spirit of Yahweh Shai that's in the earth. But it's Yahweh Shai himself gonna actually manifest, and this is what you're gonna have happening, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
And for the glory of his majesty.
You know, when they see Yahweh Shai, those cherished, their great power. All right, go ahead.
When he arise, shake terribly the earth.
The Lord gonna rise and shake terribly the earth, man. You see, the whole earth gonna move just at the appearing of Yahweh Shai, man. When Yahweh Shai enter into this realm, the whole earth gonna shake, man. And the elites, all right, gonna be scared shitless, man. You know, going back into Revelation, you know, that the great white throne, who the earth fled from, man. You see, that's gonna be Yahweh Shai arising, man. You know.
If I can add, and also shit, those goddamn missiles too,
Yeah,
man. They gonna have that mud rocking. I'm talking about the earth.
I says to and fro like a drunk.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm gonna keep going, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Back in the scripture, it states, "In that day, a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made, each one for himself to worship."
Yeah, they gonna understand. Because they ain't gonna see power like this, man. They never seen power or felt power like this, man.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna know everything they was into, all right, was low level, man.
Yeah.
You know, and they all the faith they had in it gonna disappear, gonna vanish like that, man. You know.
To the moles and to the bats, to go into the clefts of the rocks,
yep,
and into the tops of the ragged rocks,
yep,
for fear of the Lord Yahweh, and for the glory of his majesty, when he arrives to shake terribly the earth.
So the Lord is coming to shake terribly the earth, man, with great power, man.
Yeah.
You know, his wickedness will not go unjudged, man. You know, there is a recompense to come, man. There's a reckoning to come, man. You know, like that what did they look? Northern Kingdom. That little girl that had that dream, and she was spazzing out. Her mama trying to calm her down. She had that dream about your house shot. She damn near had a stroke, man. You know, so you know, tell her what she seen, man. You know, they couldn't calm her down. Everybody started crying, man. You know, so imagine what's finna happen, what's finna manifest on the earth, man. You know, and she kept saying he's coming quickly, man. You see, your house shot ain't gonna be playing around when he come back, man. He getting straight to the point, man. He want to enjoy the kingdom too, man. You know.
You ever seen Apocalypse? Jean woke up out of a dream. You ever seen Apocalypse?
Yeah.
She woke up out of a dream, and she felt it. And that scene from the movie made me feel like how that girl felt. Cause when she seen that the girl seen what she seen in her dream, she was crying.
Yeah.
Jean was crying because what she seen about when Apocalypse came. It real.
Yeah.
And that girl that reminded me of that scene. It was just like that.
Yeah.
But then that little girl, she felt and she seen it. What's gonna happen?
I mean, that's what's on the way though, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
All right, this Isaiah 42 and 13. The Lord should go forth as a mighty man. He should stir up jealousy like a man of war. He should cry, yea, roar. He should prevail against his enemies. I have long time holding my peace. I have been still. I looked at the word still. It goes to Karash, and it says to be still, to be quiet, to leave out speaking, to hold a peace. That's what Yahushua doing right now. You know, just hold.
Hebrews 10 and 13. From henceforth, expecting till his enemies be made his footstool.
So Yahushua is patiently waiting for that chance for Yahweh to tell him to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
To be still.
Yeah.
He got all this pent up.
Yeah.
You know, so you thinking that it'd be like, you know, he's asleep, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, well, he's there. He just, you know, he has, you know, there was strength on him for the Most High, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I would say it's like he probably just Christian, you know, his throne or whatever.
Yeah.
Wait. You know?
Because at this time frame, he's mediating, you know what I'm saying, for the elect and so on and so forth. So if you're mediating, then therefore you can't be asleep.
Yeah.
And then we know in the spiritual world, you know, you don't need no sleep, no food, so on and so forth. All right, that's why we serve a living power. All right, something that lives never dies, you know.
He said, I have a long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself.
A long time hold his peace. And look how long that's been, 2 days.
Yeah.
Going into like, what, 2,000 years, you know.
And you know, he also, that's fresh on his mind what the Roman soldiers did to him.
Yeah.
Then you mess with his brothers. That's how you look at the elect. He deemed them as his dearly beloved. Look into the word beloved, it goes to like someone highly esteemed, you know.
and then going to the persecution of the Roman Empire, what Nero was doing to the Christians, man. You know, feeding them to lions, all these wicked ways they put them to death. You know, Yahushua, he has all that. He has all that, you know, on his conscience, man. You know.
And he said he should rebel against his enemies. It's like he said, now while I cry like a rebelling woman, I will destroy the devour at once. I will make waste mountains and hills and dry up all their herbs, and I will make the rivers islands, and I will dry up the pools.
So you know he coming with fire, man. He can evaporate, man. You know, well, people gonna be turned to dust. So he gonna dry up pools, man. Let you know, like the priest said, that the nuclear missiles gonna be a part of it in the nation, man. All in fire, man. It's gonna be new islands created. It's gonna be rivers dried up, man. You know, this is gonna be really a new earth and a new heaven, man. It's gonna be reconstruction, man. You know, after the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know, anybody there? So
I know when the brother talk about you see my legend, you know, them things come down. I get it like zombies, I guess. They had them dogs, and they couldn't wait till the sun go down. And that's how the Lord said, "Getting the green light." That's how y'all gonna come through. Them dogs they were waiting till the sun to go down. It was on them, and that's how y'all gonna be with it. And the Lord said, "Time to go." That green light. It's gonna be only popping, man.
That's why them angels holding the 4
Yeah.
years of the earth. You know what I'm saying? They just wait for you. How about Shashan sitting this around? No, I'm gonna end it with the brother Kingdom Within posted Numbers 23:19. It said the Most High is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Hath he said and shall not do it, or hath he spoken and shall he not make it good? So Yahweh Shem Shah is going to make good on all his prophecies, man. All right? And for you Edomites, it's not good, man. You know, nothing is good with you concerning prophecy, man. You're living in your good right now. We at the very end, man. You know? But the Lord is finna rise and make things right, man. He don't care about emotions or feelings or apologies, man. You know? You got it.
Hey, since you said that, Hebrews 10:37, but yet a little while, and he that shall come will come, and will not tarry.
Wow.
Say we're not tearing. You know? Hey, how Shah close, man. You see, how Shah is very close, man. You know, we a few events away, you know, from seeing our Savior, man. You know, everything that brothers been pushing and preaching and building up for, we few events away, man. You know, so all we gotta do is endure, man. You know, this place is finished, man. You know.
So for brothers, man, hey, you know, the only thing y'all do is just the major prophecies, the RFID should be mandated. That's already here. It's already in the news. They just waiting for that right moment. Then also the America actually goes into Iran. And you see the rumors of wars with that situation at the moment. You know, so that's close, man. That's why Apostle Paul said this is but like a little moment, man. You know.
I just Isaiah 6:31. Who's that coming from Edom? That dyed garment from Boston.
Yep.
Is that this is that glorious is the apparel.
It'll be modern day America.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can receive that in the spirit. That's your Yahweh Shah.
Yep.
All right.
You know he coming to this place, man. You know he got to come here, man. But this is the main place, all right, where Caesar Borgia is portrayed as the Savior, all right, or Christianity is pushed forward, you know. Yep. You know he got to come here, man. You know. He got to
Traveling in his greatness of his strength.
Yep. Cheers. The innumerable multitude, you know, of angels. Go ahead.
I that speak in righteousness might save.
Go ahead.
Wherefore art thy red and thy apparel,
Yep.
and thy garment like him that tread in the wine fat.
Yep.
I have tried the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I would tread them in my anger, and I would trample them in my fear.
And this is a prophecy showing you that Edom is not done away with, because this ain't happened yet.
Yeah.
You know, so since it hasn't happened, Edom has to be here, man, for this prophecy to be fulfilled, man. Mm-hmm. You know, go ahead.
And their blood shall be a sprinkle upon my garment.
Showing symbolic of the slaughter, all right, that Yahweh Shah is coming, man. He's coming with, man. You know, because he's not going to have a stain on him, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
And I will stain all my remnant.
Yep.
Verse 4. For the day of vengeance is in my heart.
Yep.
And the year my Redeemer is come.
Hey, the day, all right, of his vengeance is in his heart, man. You know, it's in his mind, man. You know, what else he can have to think about the spirit world?
Right.
You know, he don't care about nothing else but the vengeance, man. You know, that's it. That was it. I think that.
Today we're gonna be brothers and edified. Once again, we want to give honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to our apostles, great millstone, Ruel. Peace and blessing to the house of David the elect. Till next time, shalom.
Shalom.